It was one afternoon in Ayetoro village, and life was moving the way it always moved. The sun had just risen, women were returning from the stream, children were chasing each other barefoot, and the men, as usual, were gathered under the big mango tree, arguing about nothing important. Everything was normal until she appeared. Ooh. A figure stepped out of the narrow forest path, walking slowly, calmly, like someone who already knew exactly where she was going. The villagers froze. At first, they thought their eyes were deceiving them. But no, there she was. A beautiful fair-skinned woman, curved, full, and proud. A neatly packed afro puff sitting perfectly on her head. A bright Igbo wrapper hugging her waist. A fitted blouse that made every woman inhale sharply. And red coral beads resting gently around her neck. Her name no one knew yet. Her story nobody could guess. She held nothing but a small woven bag, but the confidence she carried was heavier than anything inside that bag. As she walked deeper into the village, the whispers began. Chineke, who is this one? Where did she come from? Have you seen the shape? This woman has come with something. The women stared first, some in jealousy, some in open admiration. The men tried to pretend they weren't looking, but their necks told another story. Ujunwa, though they didn't know her name yet, walked straight to the village square and stopped. Her eyes scanned everything quietly, as if she was studying the heartbeat of Ayetoro village. She asked for the chief. Her voice was calm, respectful, yet carried a kind of power that made even the elders sit up. When the chief finally approached, she bowed slightly. "My name is Ujunwa," she said. "I seek a place to stay, a quiet life, a new beginning." The women exchanged suspicious glances. The men tried to hide their excitement. And the elders, well, the elders were suddenly in no hurry to send her away. The chief led her to the old abandoned mud house near the forest, a house no one had touched in years. Some said it was cursed. Some said it was simply forgotten. Ujunwa stepped inside without fear. She dropped her woven bag gently on the floor, looked around the dusty, empty room, and then whispered almost to herself, "This will do. Let the work begin." By the evening, the entire village was buzzing. At the well, the women gathered, whispering about her hair, her skin, her work, her curves. At the mango tree, the men argued about which direction she might have come from. Even the elders were unusually alert that night. Meanwhile, Ujunwa sat outside her new home, under the quiet moonlight, writing in a small notebook, calm, mysterious, focused. Her face didn't look troubled. It didn't look confused. She didn't look like someone running from something. If anything, she looked like someone who came for something. And deeper inside the village, the whispers grew louder. Why is she here? What does she want? Is she good? Is she bad? Or is she trouble? Ujunwa only smiled gently to herself. But one thing was certain. Ayetoro village would never remain the same again, not after the arrival of Ujunwa.